Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking to you about Bodom After Midnight with their lone EP, Paint the Sky with Blood. And if you are not familiar with this band, they were a melodic death metal slash power metal band from Helsinki, Finland that formed just last year in 2020, right after the dissolvement of the band Children of Bodom, which, of course, this name should have really given that away. So, of course, it features Alexi Leho on guitars and vocals, Daniel Freyberg on guitars. He was also in Children of Bodom. He was also formerly of Norther, among others. You have Mitja Toivonen on bass, Walteri Varianen. Sorry, I'm totally butchering these names, and I apologize. On drums, he is of Paradise Lost. He's a live member of Bloodbath, among others. And finally, on session keyboards, you have Vili Itapelto, I believe is how you pronounce it. And yeah, as I said, this is their lone EP. It is 3 tracks, just under 15 minutes in length. And of course, with Alexi's passing, which actually he passed away in 2020 back in December, but we did not learn of it until January of this year. This is pretty much the last material that we'll ever hear from him. And I've read a couple different places that there's no other recordings of his that have been unreleased or anything like that. So as far as I know, this is it. These 3 tracks are all we get. So yeah, I gotta say though, if that's the case, then he really went out on a high note here. The opening to this EP just sounds so epic. The riffs and the keyboards just sound like the beginning of just a straight up power metal album. Then 20 seconds later, you get this absolutely killer scream accompanied by these blast beats, and it's just off and running. And yeah, as to be expected, the guitar work on here is just excellent with some fast-paced riffing, some heavier, chuggy passages, and then these lightning fast solos that Alexia is known for. I mean, the man was an amazing guitar player, in my opinion. The bass has a really great tone to it as well. It's nice and heavy and just right up there in the mix. I just love how you can hear it rumbling away throughout all of these songs because, I'm a big fan of bass, if you haven't figured it out. The drum production and the performance on here I thought was pretty solid. There's some interesting sounding drum patterns here with some really nice blast beats and lots of well executed and very fast double bass work. And of course, Jan Warman, his keyboards were always kind of an integral and very interesting part of the Children of Bodom sound. And I think Vili has done a really great job here, kind of filling in that gap, since of course Jan is one of the ones that left Children of Bodom, basically was the cause of the whole disillusionment or dissolvement, I guess you could say. Vocally though, Alexi screams and snarls sound great as ever, and I love the gang vocals that they do on these 2 original tracks, because the EP is comprised of 2 original tracks and a cover of Dissections, Where Dead Angels Lie. So starting things off with the title track, Paint the Sky with Blood. One of the things that I picked out here is at the 247 mark, there's this really cool keyboard solo that leads to an absolutely amazing guitar solo at the 308 mark by Alexi. And, once again, that bass sound here is just, just heavy and just rumbling away the whole time. Track number 2, Payback's a Bitch. That heavy, chuggy opening riff, to me, kind of gives off a God to Throne vibe a little bit to it. And then about 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the song, I just love this riff that leads into more of those heavy chuggies. Just like, he does a lot of the chugging riffs, and then he does this really awesome sounding riff, and it's right back into the chuggy parts. Absolutely love that. Now, as for the cover of Dissection, I gotta say it was really well done, and I think John would be proud of that cover. And to me, the bass sounds even nastier on this cover song, and I think they really captured that really cold, evil atmosphere of the original. So really well done cover song here. Overall, I just think this is a solid EP. To me, it sounds like primetime Children of Bodom, and sadly, with Alexi's passing, we won't have the opportunity to see what could have been with this band. If this is any indication of what a full-length album would have sounded like, then I would feel we had definitely missed out. I mean, our real talent was lost when he passed away, and everybody has their problems, and unfortunately Alexi's finally caught up with him, and this is the end result. So, rest in power, Alexei. You went out on a high note, in my opinion. I give this a solid 9 out of 10. Definitely go check it out for yourself. I would try to remember to leave a link down below so you can listen to it. Definitely pick up a copy. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.